I'm Abigail Reid, and I'm the outreach worker for the campaign in Cheetham Hill. The main issues really are trying to get hold of private landlords, because private landlords do live in different areas. They don't obviously live in Manchester, a lot of them live abroad as well. So trying to engage with the private landlords for the private rental campaign has been quite difficult, but luckily a lot of the residents in the area are willing to get involved.
What we want to do is make sure people are recycling correctly, putting things in the right bin. It's very important to recycle. It helps the environment, it saves energy, it stops waste going to landfill, and it just makes the whole area a better place.
Today's roadshow is run by Tung Sing, which is a housing association which deal with a lot of properties on Fairy Lane Estate, and it was just for ourselves, we just want to promote the campaign, let them all know, because we have been around to the area, but obviously it's a big area and you've got to attract people in different ways. The roadshow is aimed at Tung Sing residents, but everyone on Fairy Lane Estate has been invited. So it's just looking at different ways of informing them about the campaign, letting them know what's going on, so that we're there to get their feedback, take on their views, any suggestions that they have, because it's a community-based campaign, and to make it work we need to hear what they've got to say.
We have 2 communal bins, which, as you can see, is pretty full. So maybe you'll be able to see all these flies here that are flying about. This is rubbish that has been dumped in here, which will cause a problem for the bin men to get these bins out and get them emptied. Also, these are supposed to be recycling bins, but as you can see, everything's just thrown in any bin. Bags are left on the floor here. My kitchen is that kitchen there with the window open. All the flies, most of them, it's easy access for them to get through my kitchen window, which obviously causes health and safety problems. You can come in my house and look through the kitchen window and see what I've got to look at every day. When we open our kitchen window, like we always do, because it gets hot in here, that out there, where all them bins were, what you seen earlier, is what I've got to look at, all the rubbish. Yeah, which is not very nice for health and safety issues. I don't want to be poisoned by fly droppings or mice, rat droppings or anything. Squirrels always run across the fence there, go in there, rip bags open, and then we've got to put up with it.
I think the majority of the community is concerned about recycling. I mean, we're not against it. As you can see, our recycling bins they're quite full, so we do use them.
If you think about it, in this world now, it's not good to be wasting food, especially food. Because if you think of nowadays, especially African people, because I'm from Africa, I'm from Nigeria, if you see the way people live there, you'll be surprised. And especially, like, I live in this country now for 25 years, I can see the way they waste food, and it's not fair.
Some people don't like recycling because they think it's a waste of time.
Recycle like a plastic or paper is very, very important, because they use the paper like newspaper for toilet rolls.
Other people are very passionate about recycling because they want to save the planet and all that sort of stuff.
Because where I live, I mean, there's a lot of people like they don't care. So I can't go to them and say, oh, can you do this, can you do that, you know?
Because if people are not recycling, their bins are getting full and then rubbish is spilling out onto the floor. You know, we don't want that for the area, and the community don't want that for their area. Yeah, so we're just trying to make it a better place to live, and that's what the aim of the event's been today.
Today we're in Cheetham, and it's part of a Life Plus event to encourage people to be more responsible with their waste, how they dispose of it, recycle more, to basically look after their areas and take a bit of ownership, really.
So today we've had the Mayor here and a number of councillors from Manchester City Council, and I think it's really important that they're on board with the campaign and supporting the campaign, so residents can see, you know, that they care and we want to help them.
I'm Lord Mayor of Manchester and also the councillor for this ward as well. And what we organised here is a big tidy up campaign. We're going to clean up the streets in the area here in Cheetham ward, and also educating the community they need to recycle, they need to take ownership of this, their self as well, to help us out at the City Council.
We've got the Church of God behind me that are going to help us out by doing a litter pick across the area, try and tidy it up, make it better and easier for the residents, then take ownership and maintain it in this condition.
Stenciling their bins, we'll be cleaning their bins. The group of volunteers here, you can see the big army behind me here. They're going to do, they're going to help the community today, collecting the bin. If somebody needs the bin, we will order a bin for them. All to do with environmental improvement in this area with the community.
Yeah, my name's PC Colin Barnes. I'm the local beat officer for this community in Cheetham Hill. I've been doing this beat for approximately 2 years now. I think we need to get more back into the community spirit and getting communities back on board with the police, the confidence in what we're doing. And by coming out and doing this, you get the kids today who are getting involved. Good opportunity for me to meet the kids and for them to meet me as a person rather than as a cop. And they know who I am on this beat now.
From within the young people coming together to making sure that we have a clean area. We love Manchester, we'd love to see a clean Manchester, we'd love to see a strong and prosperous Manchester. So it's wonderful to see the communities coming together, helping themselves to making sure it's nice and clean so that they can enjoy living here.
I think it's really important. It's like the broken window effect, isn't it? If there's a broken window, then kids think they've got a right to go and break the window next to it. So if you see a nice, tidy, clean environment, then I think people respect that a little bit more. And it's good to get kids at a young age to realise how important it is to have a community that comes together and respects that community atmosphere and spirit, if you like.
I think we need to make sure that each person takes more responsibility, takes more pride in their area. And if that happens, we will have a great place.
We get the odd problem with fly tipping. The good thing is now, by working with the community, we've got active community members in this community that are reporting directly. It's a credit to this community that they are getting involved, and we are starting to see a reduction in crime and antisocial behaviour, which is brilliant for me as a beat officer.
I think it's been a great success. We had a really large team who helped us out from the church group who went out litter picking in the area. We've had quite a few skips in the area to remove large items, bulky waste. We've been going around delivering information on recycling. And that recycling information was developed with the help of the community. So it was their ideas really. We've been knocking on people's doors, making sure they've got the right recycling facilities. So we've been taking names and addresses so we can get them the right bins, because obviously if they've not got the right bins, they can't recycle. Other activities, we've had numbers for bins, so people's bins don't go missing, and some fun activities as well, so some face painting for the children. But everybody's really pulled together and got involved, so I think it's been a really good success for the day.